YouTube family? What is good? What is popping? Charles Maria back with another YouTube video. So, last video I put out, it was a banger. You already know. This video is going to be about one of the hardest breakups I ever had to went through. Okay, so I was talking to this person. It was a long distance relationship. I don't want, I'm not gonna say no names. I'm not gonna put nothing in there because I don't want nobody to feel some type of way and to feel like I'm targeting them in any way. So I'm not gonna use nobody's name. It was really hard for me to get through it. It literally took like not even a couple of months. I feel like it took like a year for me to actually like get myself together and, pick myself up. Basically, what happened was, it was, like I said, long distance relationship. This person lived in a whole nother state. A whole nother state. Like, I don't know what I was thinking at the time. I was young. I was just like, oh, I want a relationship. All that stuff. But, yeah, it was a long distance relationship. We FaceTime every day. Stayed on the phone all the time. That person came over, see my family. I went over there, seeing their family. It was chill, like everything was going good. Until it was like about 6 months. Now, if anybody has ever been in a relationship, you know for a fact, that with a long distance relationship, there's a lot of communication that needs to happen. Whether it's, telling the truth or not arguing or, little stuff like that. So during that time, it was like hard for me to communicate. My communication skills was terrible. I hate arguing. Like, I am not a person to argue with. I will either block you out or just hold on to stuff easily. So basically, it was just like a whole bunch of arguing. Like, we argue so much over little stuff. Especially money. Money was like a big thing that we argued over because it was like that I needed money for the bus. If I was going to catch the train, which I didn't because the train was like way expensive. It's like $100 for a one-way ticket to the train. When the bus was like $60, and that was for 2 ways, so it was like $30 getting there, $30 getting back. At that time, I was like not working, didn't have no job, didn't get a job until after the breakup situation. It was little things like that that I felt like messed up the relationship. So I felt bad, but I never told that person that. I always kept it in and was like, it's whatever. If I can't come and see you, then I can't come and see you, blah, blah, blah. And I honestly blamed everything on myself because I felt like, okay, that person didn't want to be with me because I didn't have no money and I didn't have a job and have the things that required, I thought, a relationship. So time goes on and, boom, I actually, finally get to see that person. So, I thought everything was going good until, one day I was sitting there on my bed and I was thinking like, dang, that person didn't call me all day, check up on me, see if I was cool. So I'm like, all right, so call that person. And it was just like instantly an argument. And I'm just like, why every time we talk on the phone, it has to be an argument? Like, we don't have to argue every time on the phone. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I did start arguing. I felt bad. Sometimes I did start an argument, but it was just like, why every time we talk on the phone, it's an argument? So I'm sitting there like, all right, boom, I can't do this. I don't want to talk on the phone with you right now. So I get mad. So I just like not talk. So that person like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't remember what actually happened. Boom, started arguing. And then that person was like, well, I can't do this no more. I'm done. I don't want to be in a relationship. So that had me feel some type of way like, bitch, what do you mean? Like, we've been going out for almost a year, and you tell me that you don't want to be in a relationship. And I don't know, it shocked me because, we argued all the time. That's all we did was argue. Argued all the time. And we always got to that point where it was just like, okay, well, I'm done with you. I don't want to do it no more. But then come back and apologize, which is not a healthy thing to do. But I figured if we could talk it out as adults instead of going about it as children, that we could fix the issue. But apparently not. Almost been talking for a year and you want to break up. I remember where it was times where I took money out of my account, had my account overdrawn because they needed money. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to do this for you because I know you would do it for me. That's what you do in a relationship. Like, you sacrifice some things for the greater good, basically. All that is running through my head. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. I don't care. Go ahead, blah, blah, blah. So then they hang up the phone. So I sit there for like 5 minutes. And it don't really hit you until it hits you. When it hits you, then you understand what that feeling felt like. So I was just sitting there like, okay, don't care. And then 5 minutes later, it's just like, dang. No, you're not going nowhere. Like, no, I care about you care about me. So, call that person back. I'm on the phone. I'm like, you're not leaving me. Like, no, you're not. So then they like, yeah, I am. Like, I'm done. Like, I don't want to hurt you. It's not you, it's me. So I'm just like, are you kidding me? I'm really trying to figure out what they talk about. So they're like, yeah, it's not you, it's me. Like, I got problems, I got issues. So I'm thinking, okay, we taking a break. Like, cool. Like, cool. But they actually left me. Really trying not to cry right now because when you care about somebody a lot, it's just like crazy. It's like they don't care. So I'm like, okay, I can't keep putting myself through this. And it's not like they wasn't putting in the effort too, because they came a couple of times to see me. They actually brought my ticket to come and see them. So it wasn't like they wasn't putting in the effort. But at the time, it was just about them. Looking back on that and actually thinking to myself, like, well, what did I do wrong? Could I have fixed something? Could I have made it better? Maybe I could have put more effort into what I was doing. But it wasn't me that was, messing up. It was them, and just thinking like, okay, we're just going on a break. Like, boom, that's all it is a break. Yeah, but, it wasn't. It was the actual, like, I'm done. That was it. Haven't heard from that person. The person didn't text me. Didn't see if I was okay. Didn't make sure that, I was good, like, in the right state of mind. And I was hurt because I looked back on that and I seen that, well, dang, that person really didn't care, because if they did, they would have called you. They would have checked up on you. They would have made sure that you was okay. It's the simple fact that showing that you care means a lot to someone. If that person would have showed me that they cared, maybe I wouldn't have so much, anger towards them. Yeah, but once that, breakup happened, I was like literally in my room, like 24/7. Like, I didn't come out my room. I just wanted to stay in my bed. Like, only some people can describe that feeling that they have when you're with someone. But it just hurt. And I used to be in my room days, months, just laying in my bed. I would get up, probably eat something, take a shower, lay back in my bed. It was like a constant thing that happened over and over and over. And it's good that I had a friend, a really good friend, that checked up on me and made sure I was okay. You know, you really don't get a lot of good friends like that. So I'm trying not to cry, trying to hold it in. You know, it's just the simple fact that it hurt me a lot. It just made me think different about people. I was really depressed. Like, I didn't want to get up. I wasn't like on Instagram. I wasn't posting. I wasn't doing anything. Then when I, started progressing, I started getting better because of my friend. And I'm so thankful for her because I honestly probably would still be in that depressed state. I probably would still be laying in bed, not doing anything, with myself. When I actually started getting back on Instagram, I seen that person post their significant other on Instagram and Snapchat. And that just triggered how I felt even more. And it just made me think like people really just don't care. I'm not bashing this person, but if you do something bad and think that you won't, nothing will happen in return, just think again. I was posting a significant other up on Instagram, Twitter, and stuff like that, and I didn't block that person because I'm like, that would be petty of me to just block that person on social media. Didn't It got to me, but it really didn't um bother me as much. Apparently, something happened between them and their significant other. Um, didn't end very well. I started catching up with that person as a friend. Um, and I felt like being friends for a relationship is better than jumping straight into a relationship because you get to actually know that person. You know that person got what they got, karma. Um, yeah, me and that person talk as friends. I don't have no grudge against that person. You get what you dish out. I think my friend told me that. You guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you comment and like. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you know when I post. My video that I made before this video will be in the description below. I'm gonna try to post every Friday. I can edit these videos really well, and I will keep you guys posted. Peace.